Hi there, welcome to my channel. It's good to have you once again on my channel. So today I want to talk about opportunities for blacks in Kuwait, opportunities for Nigerians and older blacks in Kuwait. All right, Africans generally, yeah. So recently there's been some kind of surge of lots of surge of Nigerians coming into Kuwait. I do not know if it's because Dubai has placed some kind of ban on Nigerians or two, but the rise is increasingly crazy, all right? And the funny thing is that a lot of guys, mostly guys, coming in are coming in for delivery job, all right? As though that's the only job here, delivery, and that's driving, stuff like that. There are other opportunities that are here for blacks, but you have to know them. And then also, I've had a couple of people ask me, can I do this kind of job in Kuwait? Can I do this kind of job in Kuwait? There are jobs that, no matter how qualified you are in them, because of language barrier, you can't do them in Kuwait. For example, sales job. No matter how skillful you are, it requires you to have Arabic knowledge. You need to know how to speak Arabic. So for you to be able to sell, you have to be able to speak Arabic. All right. Jobs like front desk, they have this because lots of uh, indigents or citizens come into or to interface with you if you're a front desk personnel. So you have to communicate with them in Arabic. Some companies have um, English and Arabic person. So if the person comes in and speaks Arabic, they'll just point you to the Arabic person. However, that's not always. They usually put a caveat. If you speak Arabic, you have a higher chance of getting those kind of job. So even IT support, if you don't speak Arabic, most times it places some kind of limitations to it because you're going to be attending to customers or clients, and most of them can't understand English. Even if they can speak a little, in certain communication or detailing, they just want to speak in their language because they are proud of their language. So yeah, so most jobs that has interface with indigens requires you to have some degree of Arabic knowledge. Yeah. So these jobs you may not be able to do them. However, jobs that you have opportunities more. I'm making this video because I have lots of people who are here in Kuwait as drivers, but they are graduates. They have certificates and they could really have a better opportunity if they knew. But now they are here on a contract base of 3 years, so they have to be here for 3 years before they can change job. So a lot of people are bringing guys here because we have lots of blacks who are running these agent stuff, bringing people to Kuwait, but they are not telling you those things. They are not telling you things that you should know. All right. If you are a graduate, there are certain jobs that you should be able to look out for. For example, if you are a BSc holder in certain, you can look for jobs in education, in teaching. All right. Yes, if you have education certificates, you can look for teaching jobs, and they pay very well. They pay better. All right, they pay very, very, very well. If you're skillful, you're a doctor, you're a nurse, you're a pharmacist. Um, I don't know. I can't remember all jobs, but my point is, if you have certificate, search out for your areas of qualification. Engineers, you might be able to get a very good job in the oil sector, and that's good pay. That's good pay. Okay. However, bearing in mind that in the hiring cadre or hiring hierarchy, let me put it that way, they have preference over Americans, British, Canadians, Europeans before it comes to Africa. All right, for you to thrive above those other countrymen, you have to really have a very good CV, a very good portfolio before you can thrive them. All right, so basically, you have to do some degree of research and then see if what you have, if your certificate can get you a better opportunity here in Kuwait. That's one. Another thing is for any job that you're coming to do, please make research, ask questions, necessary questions. I know when they tell you that you'll be earning 700,000 naira equivalent monthly, as some they tell you about 1 million equivalent monthly, please do understand that you're going to be spending KD here, not Naira. Okay, so um, for example, if you're going to live in an accommodation, you can only, if you're earning about 200 KD, which is equivalent to around 1 point something million, around 1 million. All right, your rent, the rent you can afford has to be uh, about rents that you can pay, let's say 50 KD monthly, and it's what's it called now? Partition. It's a partition. All right. Partition is like one full room that's divided into two or sometimes into three, or you have to live with someone so you guys can contribute money and pay monthly. All right. Or depending on the area you're living, if you're living in Mabula, or if you're living in Mabula, or if you're living in other areas like that, you might be able to get a room at 50 KD or 60 KD, or 70 KD, depending. All right. So, but these are the things you need to know that you're going to be spending in KD. This is not to discourage you, but this is to make you understand that you have to put so many things in consideration while you're taking any offer or whatever thing they are telling you. All right, so that's that. And there are, like I said, the opportunities that you may have might be bigger than what they are presenting to you. So you just have to ask questions. You have to know your area of skill, and then be able to see how you can navigate through it. I know a lot of people feel like when I come here, I'm going to, I'm going to do this, do that, and all of that. They are quite strict with their labor law. You can't do two jobs here. It's going to be very difficult for you. The thing is that you won't even have the time to even do it at all. All right. So yeah, I think this should be helpful to you guys. Be able to make research and find areas of your niche and see what you can do before you come here. So lastly, there are more opportunities, or there are other opportunities in the health sector, in education sector, in hotel sector, entertainment. For is that entertainment? Yeah, for those, if you are what's it called? You can work in the hotel sector. All right. So if you have experience in the hotel industry, you can look for opportunities in those areas. There's also barista job, which is waiter and waitresses. They call them barista. Okay, so they have opportunities there too, and the pay better. It's a lot somehow better than okay, let me not say better, but it's preferable to me to driving, because it's not that stressful like driving, although all of them are though. Yeah, so which other sector again? Yeah, health. If you're a nurse, if you're a doctor, I've mentioned that before. You can explore those areas. These are areas that at blacks you can have, more opportunities to work in. For unskilled workers, you have plumbing, you have weldering, you have uh, construction workers. Let me just put that generally because a lot of things are involved there. So there are opportunities in those areas too. Some unskilled workers also work in the oil company because some have to drive. What is this thing? Some of the vehicles they use to work to carry things from here and there. Also, there's mall job, cashiers, accounting, all those ones. So you see, there are different fields. These areas are available, but most people don't know about this area. Everyone is rushing into delivery, and everyone is just packing in and all of that. So you can explore in the if you have experience in what's it called, front desk, cashier, or stuff like that. Explore opportunities in the mall. They have pretty good malls here too. You can walk there, and then also warehouses and stuff like that. So with these few jobs, you can expand your search, and you can search for these jobs online. All right, you can search for them. If you're lucky, you can get offer, or also you link up with some agents who work out for work visa for people. All right, thank you. I've come to the end of this video. I really don't want it to be so big. Please, if this is helpful to you, subscribe, like, and share. I see you in some of my other videos. Bye for now.